Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yelevi Bine and I'm back again with another video. I know a lot of you watching me right now are looking for reasons why you should end your relationship with your partner. Yes, you heard me right. I know it. A lot of us are in some situationships, some relationships that we know are not making sense. You know when you're in a relationship and something is off, something is not giving, but you can't figure it out. Don't worry. In this video, I'll be showing you 6 signs that are indicative of the fact that it is time to break up with your boyfriend today. This video is only for girls. Let me just say it first. It is both for the ladies and the gentlemen, because all of us are on this relationship street, and yes, we have seen shege. No grief for anybody, yo. Not even relationships that you know are not serving you, are not adding anything to your life. There are even some of us who know very well that this relationship that we are in is toxic and it's not good for me, but guess what? We are sitting in a relationship waiting for somebody to open their mouth and say, sister, please leave the relationship. My brother, it is okay. It is time to call it quits. Today, if you are hearing me, then I'm talking to you. You know you've been in a relationship that is messed up. Don't continue 2024 in this kind of nonsense. Like, new year, new relationship, new you. Okay, let me not even talk too much. Let's just get right into the video. What I'm about to say is very serious. If you feel used in any way in your relationship, whether it's because of what you can do, what you can give, anything, it could be as little as the ideas you give, or the money, or anything that you bring to the table, anything that you can offer. If you feel and you can prove that this person is just using me because of what I can do, do I need to say it? Do I really need to tell you? Leave that person. Because the moment you can no longer give the person those things, they will leave you. Okay? They will leave you. So don't wait for them to leave you. You can now reason it and then you pack your bags and leave. The pain will be less. Do you understand? Because it will be so hurtful when you really love somebody so much and you realize that they've been with you all this while just because of what you could offer them. One of the big mistakes we make in relationships is that we even get into the relationship without having core principles and core values, like personal principles and values, not to talk about the principles and the values that you have together as partners. Even if you do not discuss your principles, your values with your partner before you start dating, you always have to have it in your mind. You should be able to know that this particular thing for me is a deal breaker. Okay, you have to know that I would not do this and I would not do that. And anytime that you see your partner is crossing the line on those things or not respecting your values, then you know that it is time to pack your bags and leave. One of the things I'll talk about is getting physical in a relationship. A lot of times people are not comfortable with getting physical in relationships, but there's so much pressure that comes either from the guys or the girls. If I was making this video in 2017, I would have said that so much pressure comes from the guys, but I've come to understand that on this relationship streets, until you hear the stories, don't be quick to judge. Okay, if you do not want it, do not agree to it. Okay, and if you see that these things are happening frequently, and when you say no, the partner doesn't stop, the person keeps forcing you, trying to cajole you and play your mind, sister, brother, it is time to pack your bags and leave. Don't let anybody put you in an uncomfortable position where you start compromising on your values and disrespecting yourself. Don't allow anybody to pressure you into doing what you do not want to do. You shouldn't be in a relationship with anybody who abuses you, whether physically, mentally, verbally, or whateverly. Don't let anybody belittle you. Like, you are worth so much. I feel like one of the reasons why we take disrespect is because we don't see how valuable we are. Mental abuse can be seen in a situation where your partner doesn't ever see anything good in you. everything you do is wrong. He complains, he makes you feel like you are not good enough. He talks down on you. Every time you share maybe a business idea with him or something, he always finds faults with it. Like, he just makes you feel like you're good for nothing. The bad thing is, when you hear this message over and over and over, you start to believe it, and then soon you can't dream. You can't even think of anything good again. You just want to be in a corner and be useless and not do anything with your life, because you've been made to believe that you are good for nothing. If you are in a relationship with somebody, it means that if all things go well, then you don't mind marrying this person, right? Now imagine you are marrying somebody who abuses you in these ways I just spoke about, and you lose so much confidence in yourself, and you just decide to shrink and hide in a corner because you don't feel like you're worth anything. Is that how you want to live the rest of your life? Please, let's see the signs. Don't be in the kind of relationship where you don't have an opinion, or where your opinion never matters, it never counts. Like, even the Bible says that the man will lead, but the woman is a helper. How will you help somebody that does not regard you? Do you understand? The worst is insulting, like verbal abuse. People will literally insult their partners like foolish, stupid, are you mad, useless woman, you foolish girl. Hey, are you guys serious? I don't know how it's possible for you to say that you love somebody, but you can look down on the person so much to the extent that you insult the person and you call the person names. Like, how is that possible? Even if you're not in a relationship now, just be a good person. If that is all you're taking out of this video, just be a good person. And when you are looking for a partner, find a good person. Find somebody who is kind. See how they relate with other people before making your choice. Because explain to me how you'll be having issues with your partner and they're calling you stupid woman, useless man, you good for nothing, whatever. How does it happen? Make it make sense. Let's say you made a mistake with your choice of partner. It's not too late. You are not married to the person. Don't sit down in a don't compromise. Don't feel scared like, oh, if I leave this man now, will I find another man? You will find. I promise you, you will find. Are you not a child of God? God says he has good plans for you, and your marriage is in those plans. So don't stick with anybody that you know God will not even approve of. Because God does not want you to be with anybody who is going to insult you and make you feel so little to the extent that you cannot fulfill the purpose for which he created you. The one that I will not even talk about in this video is the physical abuse. It is so deep. I feel like abuse in general is so deep. And I'm just begging, if you're watching this thing and you're being abused in any way, don't allow anybody to hurt you. If you're in a relationship and it's just dating, you've not made any promises, you've not made any vows, this is the best time to walk out of that relationship. This is the best time to say, okay, you know what, I'm done. I choose me. Whether you are a man or a woman experiencing any form of abuse, choose yourself today and walk out of that relationship. Now, if you are a Christian and you know very well that you want to have a man in your life that you can pursue Christ together and live a Christian and a godly life and raise your children in the ways of the Lord, then you want to be in a relationship with a guy who has this Christian character and attributes. Okay, the guy that is in love with the Lord, in love with the ways of the Lord, and is seeking Christ with all his heart. Honestly, you have to be with somebody that loves God more than the person loves you. Make sure that you are with somebody that God has his ears or God has her ears. Somebody that sits at the feet of Jesus and hears God when God talks. So if there's an issue, you can say, Father, talk to your child, and you know that God will talk and he will listen. If you're with somebody whose Christian goals or beliefs don't align with yours, I will advise you that you should reconsider your decision. I strongly believe that it would just bring strain on your relationship. And anyways, I'm not a relationship counselor, so you don't have to take my advice. The last thing I'll talk about, if you are with somebody that has broken up with you before, somebody that has told you, I'm tired, I no do again. If you know very well that your partner is over you and over your relationship, and they have even mentioned severally that they want out, they want to break up, do you understand? Don't be begging, because even if you beg the person and they get back together with you, when their heart and their mind is not there again, it's only their body, you are as good as dating yourself. So don't waste your time. And please, let's stop this thing that when somebody will break up with you, when you know very well that it's not your fault and the person just is no longer interested in you, just let it be. Why would you even want to be with somebody that is not interested in you? Break up, accept the breakup and move on. So we've come to the end of this video, and I really hope that when you watch this video and listen to everything that I've said, you will not be quick to make a decision, but you will actually think through these things, pray about it, assess your relationship, and then make your decision. Because there are some times when we say things like this to advise you as to what to do with your relationship, but your relationship is individual. Oh, you are the one who is experiencing it, you are the one who knows what is going on, you are the one who knows the true state of your relationship and of your partner. So whenever you watch this kind of videos, don't be too quick to break up with your man or whatever. Just take your time and assess your relationship first. If you see that these points are speaking to you, you really believe that this is me and I shouldn't be in this relationship that no longer serves me, then leave the relationship. It's not do or die, it's not by force. If you liked the video, please do give me a thumbs up. Also leave a comment, let me know what you think about this video, and let me know what you think about this whole relationship thing in general. What is your take on these things that I have shared? Let's keep the conversation going in the comment section. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.